Hello again, welcome back to Green Dragon Kung Fu, and I'm Sifu Dr. Jerry. The horse stance is one of the things that students will start with. In fact, my Sifu, Grandmaster Mark Chan, in the village when he started learning Kung Fu, they would do nothing but horse stance for 6 months. They'd put up incense on and they'd do the horse stance and wait until the incense was burned down.
We used to horse stand 6 months before they teach you.
Oh yeah, just do horse stance.
Yeah, that's what you do. Okay? You don't do that, then
How long?
Huh?
Half an hour?
oh, I think 1 incense.
Huh? One incense?
Yeah, put that.
So it's
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Long legs.
No, that's what you do, eh?
Yeah.
Over there? That's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, you do nothing. Okay? 6 months before you.
But then when you start, you have strong legs.
Oh yeah, my grandfather used to have the cane.
Yeah.
You do something wrong, you just boom in the whole day. Yeah? Oh yeah.
Now the purpose of that, of course, is to build a lot of strength in your legs, but also mental strength and discipline. It's not a fun thing to do, and so somebody has really got to have discipline to put their mind to doing it and developing the strength to hold it for that long. Now there are a lot of core muscles that are involved when you're doing the horse stance, which I'll explain in a few minutes, a little later on in the video. But right now I want to actually demonstrate the horse stance. Start with the knees bent, toes out, heels out, toes out. Now that's as far as I go. Depending on again how long your legs are, you may need to go wide. The horse stance itself should be very low. Your thighs should be parallel to the floor and engage elbows back. Now if you watch my feet, sometimes people's feet will be turned a little bit out, sometimes turned in. Now if you're going to hold the stance for 30 minutes, I find it better to turn your feet in because it grips the floor better and allows you to stay in that position. This way here, this one here is more for action, more for motion, right? So that when you're turning, you're going to turn your feet. Okay, I'm just going to invite my trusty assistant, Mark Welford. All right. So now the horse stance in itself is a great training tool, but it is actually used in combat. And that's why it's in a lot of the forms. Training your stance, getting low as you can. The lower you go, of course, the more strength and training that you get into your legs. The stance itself, however, I would just say it's kind of a dead stance. The stances that are going to be more mobile are going to be the higher up ones, feet closer together for maneuverability. But that doesn't mean that the horse stance is useless. In fact, I look at all stances as transitions, not so much someplace to park yourself, okay? Now, when Mark say he wants to launch a punch at me here, yeah. So the punch comes in, and I of course don't want to get hit. I'm going to redirect it. But when I do that, you notice I'm going to step into a horse stance. Okay, so Mark's in a fighting stance. Now, if I want to be the one to initiate first motion, I can move in like so, and then I'm going to drop my leg in here. You see how my foot is hooked in there? Put it down, and see when I go into the horse stance, what that does to him? Compromises his leg, and I can actually damage that knee quite badly. Okay. So once more, you get in the same position. Now, to make it more effective, I'm going to kick it first, right, and then drive it down. So there I am. Again, into that position, but I'm in control, right? I'm not starting to fight like this. Okay, now, the other leg is forward, and I'm still going to step with my right. Now, so you can do a slow motion punch with the right. Here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to step in, clang, right there. Now, this can be a little more harsh. When I put my foot down, I'm going to hyperextend that leg. Not too good, eh? Okay, we'll do it again with great control. You're up. Okay, we're going to come in. And, okay, you can see how harsh that is. Good. In addition to that, let's say like in one of the white crane forms, if I'm getting attacked from the back, okay, then I hook and I hit here, right? Then, guess where I go? Into the horse stance and push it. Okay, let's do it again. Same time, control, okay? Left punch. Bang, right there, right? Step in behind and hit. Now, of course, in the form, what I do is hit here, rip it out.
See how much fun this is?
Now, I just want to touch on the fact that the lower stance are meant to allow you to throw things that have a fair bit of heft on them. In the northern styles, they have a lot more long-range styles, and you'll see more of the horse stances in there. A lot of them is because they're going to be wielding large weapons. And so, if you're up on your feet like this, you can't get the torque. You know, you got to get in there with the stance. Okay? So again, another reason for a deep, strong horse stance. Now let's have a closer look at the anatomy of the horse stance. Now, practicing the horse stance will help improve your posture. While you're doing the horse stance, you're distributing your weight evenly between both feet. You don't lean forward or backward. So as you do the horse stance, you develop stronger legs, improve posture, better balance, and you'll be able to transfer your weight easier and quicker from one leg to the other. The horse stance increases the tone and strength of the pelvic floor as well. This can improve bladder control and improve prostate health. So in order to remain upright during the horse stance, you must contract your abdominal muscles. Abdominal muscles are part of your core. So the horse stance will strengthen and flatten your abs. And this corrects and helps prevent back problems and can take some pressure off your kidneys. Improved kidney function can lower your blood pressure. Now, the horse stance is quite a bit of work, and with improved kidney function and hard work, this will also improve your bone density, since the kidneys are involved with vitamin D production. Practicing the horse stance will develop your yang energy. You'll be more assertive, have more energy, stay warmer, and not get as tired on your feet. Now, the horse stance is an isometric exercise. That means that the muscles are contracted and held in that static position. And this isometric exercise is working primarily your quadriceps. Those are the front thigh muscles, your glutes, which is your butt muscles, your abs, and the pelvic floor muscles. And at the same time, it'll be stretching the muscles on the inside of your thighs, the adductors. A nice low horse stance also increases the strength and health of the tendons and ligaments of the hips, knees, and ankles. I will see you in the next video.